Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Wednesday, November 15th, 2023 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi and our energy mantra for today is I am responsible to empower my mind. And here we are, a yachty Wednesday. We have this Venus, Mercury, Jupiter yod happening. And it's such an interesting combination with Venus in Libra, Mercury in Sagittarius, and Jupiter in Taurus. And what came through today is remembering our personal power, some of these lessons of Scorpio, especially as the Sun and Mars are coming together. You may feel yourself a little bit more reactive in this energy as they come together. That'll be on Friday. But, you know, Mercury and Venus in a sextile, this is the easy part of the yachtiness, is working with these energies. So let's focus on this easy part. Now, they're all going to be connecting at 8 degrees. 8 is a degree of responsibility. So recognizing the responsibility piece. Mercury and Sagittarius. Can we tell better stories? Can we focus our mind in more optimistic, more colorful, more big picture ways? Venus and Libra. Can we color beautiful pictures? Can we find balance? Can we find that harmony? Can we find the beauty in these pictures that we're creating, in these thoughts that we're creating, in these stories that we're creating? Because both of these energies feeding into Jupiter in Taurus. Now, Taurus is an interesting sign. I do believe astrologically Taurus represents or is represents Earth energy, basically. I feel like Earth rules Taurus, along with Venus. But Earth really feeds into the Taurus energy. As Taurus goes, so does the Earth, right? And so as these energies are feeding into Taurus, feeding into Earth, with Jupiter retrograde, we have to recognize how much our thoughts, how much our decision to see beauty or not to see beauty, how much our stories are affecting the actual physical manifestation of things that are happening on Earth. As the Earth goes, so does our mind. As our mind goes, so does the Earth. And seeing that correlation, can you control it all? Are you affecting it all? No. But are you affecting your individual little piece? Yes, 100%. And as we all become more aware of our little pieces, things will shift. So that's some big work in this energy. Now I'm seeing, because Venus, right? Relationship issues come bubbling up. I'm seeing mental issues coming up. I'm seeing, I got messaged by so many people today, having energies come up around responsibility, personal responsibility, or seeing others not take personal responsibility. There's a lot of money stuff, the Jupiter and Taurus energy coming up. There's worth stuff coming up, but all of this Scorpio is like uncovering the goo and bringing it out to sunlight where it's like changing and alchemizing like this. So it's a really powerful and potent time. This is really powerful and potent energy, but this is how you utilize it. You're also responsible for the stories you tell about your worth. You're responsible for the stories you tell about your money. You're responsible for the stories that you tell about your unfolding. So tuning into that and seeing where you can infuse a little more goodness, a little more beauty, Jupiter, a little bit more luck, can be very helpful in this energy. What you gotta watch is that reactive layer that is coming up in this as well. So besides all this happening, we will have the moon moving into Capricorn. This isn't till late in the evening, but it's hand in hand with this yachtiness. And Capricorn's like abracadabra. As you speak, so becomes. Capricorn is where we are responsible for the manifest. And with Pluto finishing up in Capricorn, we're having to take our responsibility for the manifest, take our power back. And again, remember, we have the power to shift this. And I think that's something we all just need to remember. We have the power to shift this. So the top of the cards, I'm going to put this burden card in another light. The burden of what are you going to do with your precious creative mind? And having the breakthrough of like, oh, it's not a burden. This is a gift. I'm going to take that responsibility. I almost want to change the burden card to the responsibility card. We're not alone in this. We have guidance. If we can listen to that higher guidance, Spirit's like, as you wish. The nothingness card is a card of pure potentiality. I literally want to write across this in silver. If I had a silver pen right here, I would do it. As you wish. The pure potentiality card. This is where the burden is. What are you wishing? And then how are you aligning with it? Here's the challenge. The projection card, where we get our mind and our energy fields caught up in others' projections. And then we project those projections. And then suddenly we're going down a street we don't even recognize. So recognize when you're in the projection instead of in your own magic field. That's it for today. Just that. So you can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power. And remember who you are. Namaste.